All right, I can't do it with the Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi is killing me.
Using the Starbucks Wi-Fi outside or what?
No, the Wi-Fi is actually good on everything else. I don't know why it's tripping on this phone. Just log on through my computer. This shit is tripping.
You got time.
Oh no, I'm doing it right now. It's gonna show me twice.
Yeah, the other Ball brothers signed to Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Angelo.
That's a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And to be all the way honest with you, LeVar Ball needs some respect on his name.
Man, for real.
Everybody called him crazy.
He could have done it a different way. The boys are talented. We all know that. He didn't need to be an arrogant dick about it.
Nah, he had to be.
He was doing that for a brand. His boys can do it himself.
Nah, I don't think so. Hold on. I'm getting connect.
There we go.
All right, but yeah, he had to be.
I don't know.
Just so they can, flourish. Because I don't think LiAngelo gets the signing without his pops being who his pops is. Especially after he went to China and stole some glasses. I mean, honestly,
I forgot about that.
He did, didn't he? Got kicked off of UCLA because of it.
You're from Chino Hills, bro. You grew up middle class as hell. There's no reason why you should be stealing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you trying to look cool for? We all know where you from, bro. You've been on TV forever.
Oh,
We know your daddy, we know your mama. We know who you hang out with. We know what you wear when you go to sleep from that Facebook show, Ball in the Family. Like, come on, bro.
Yikes.
Like y'all put y'all life out there. You don't need to be doing all that extra stuff. So yeah, if it weren't for LeVar, bro, I don't think he'd get that. Because LeVar opened doors for him, like, because his mouth and the fact that, honestly, bro, Lonzo ain't bad, bro. Like, the thing is, people want Lonzo because he was a number 2 pick. They want Lonzo to come in and just kill everybody, but he ain't even.
Well, yeah. If you're the number 2 pick, you're expected to.
No, but I'm saying if he a Jason Kidd type, though, if he a Jason Kidd type, Jason Kidd passed first. Steve Nash passed first. That's who Lonzo is. He a pass first player. His passing numbers is nice. Now, if you look at his passing stats, his assists is nice. He almost, he like 8, 9 a game.
That's fine. He still has one of the ugliest jump shots I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I agree with you. That shit trash. That shit is butt cheeks. I was doing that shit as a joke at 24 Hour Fitness when he was in at the Lakers. I was doing that shit as a fucking joke. I made a few though. Made just as much as he made at the Lakers. So
let's see what we got. Oh yeah, Russ went to.
He got traded to the Wizards. So that lets me further know that John Wall didn't mean shit to them boys.
I think John Wall and James Harden was a better matchup.
James Harden leave.
I mean, if James Harden stays, I'm just saying, like, him and John Wall would be a better mix than him and Russ. I think.
I don't think James Harden gonna stay because John Wall hurt all the time. John Wall probably only played like 1-2 full seasons. He been in the league almost 10 years.
Damn.
That's real though. Like he came in the same year that Boogie did. They went to Kentucky together.
Yep. Playing with each other in Houston now too.
That's what I'm saying. They reunited, and it feels so good. Hey, that should be dope if we get that, man. I ask him. That'd be the first question I want to ask him. How does it feel to play with your Kentucky brother once more? I know that should be generic. Oh, it'd be dope. You know what I mean? I'm gonna answer like I'm Boogie. Oh, it'd be cool. You know, me and John, you know, played in college. We boys, we brothers. You know, we went through the fire together with Coach Scout.
The thing about it is they hang out all the time, so it's not like, you know, it's no difference. It's not like they, you know, he and Wall be in LA all the time, so they always together.
I bet he was right there when John Wall was playing spades on that interview, nigga. That shit was hilarious. John Wall was like, I only got one book. I was like, bro, that had to be a rough hand, boy. It had to be a rough one.
Oh shit. Okay. Episode 43. This past week. This week was beautiful for me. Not in fantasy. Not at all. Not in fantasy at all. But
I just got smacked by Matchsticks.
He's the last place team.
Did I play you? The Hooligans, right?
Nah, that's not me.
That's Caleb.
That's Caleb.
Damn, yeah, Caleb just beat me by 60, like 60 or 59, bro. Fucking,
you and him have a chance to make the playoffs. You just have to win.
No, I know I'm gonna be able to bounce back because I'm finna get some of this dead weight off my team.
There's 1 week left.
Oh no, I'm gonna get him off. I'm gonna get him off for sure. I'm gonna get him off. But the thing is, fucking, this man Cam Newton had like 2 points. I swear to you. Like, I don't remember what happened. Hold on, let me get to it. Yeah, he had 5. Cam had 5 points. Let's just start. I don't even need to go no more. I ain't going down the list. Cam Newton had 5 points. I didn't have a choice. And Drew Lock played me. First off, decision not signing me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had the wide receiver. I much appreciated that the man came in there. He played Wake Forest and stuff like that. But when have you ever known Wake Forest to be good? It's a thought. I can come out of nowhere, flash in the pan. Florida always good in football. Just stand on that.
Except for that Tampa, Florida team, huh?
So when I couldn't, hold on, I couldn't hear you. I feel like out of the 3 teams,
except for that Tampa, Florida team.
I said I'm sorry, you got 2 teams. Out of the 4 teams in these squares right here, I got the best record. I mean, I'm just letting you know, you holding down 2 teams. I'm better than both of yours.
And 3 of them 3 of these teams ain't finna make the playoffs.
Revenge team. Yeah, the Bucks is finna make it. I mean, you know, sucks, man.
Hey, guess what they didn't do that we talked about that they should have done?
What was that?
Run the fucking football.
You know what? I feel like
Jones had 9 touches.
Did you see the post that I put up? You know Hasheem, don't you? He's a running back. He played for what high school did Hasheem go to? Southside San Jose. I'm pretty sure. No, Hasheem went to fucking Piedmont, I'm pretty sure, with George Dwyer. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think I ever played against Piedmont.
I'm not entirely sure what Hasheem went. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know, bro. But I know for certain Hasheem was like, you remember when I had my rant about Byron Leftwich and shit like that? The man told me during that game, after Tyreek Hill caught his 212th yard, yeah, I was wrong. You were right. The Bucks need to change up.
Telling you, man. All right, let's start the show. Officially, episode 43. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Episode 43 of the All Pro JAFFOs. JP here alongside me, as always, Mr. DJ Match. This is the best DJ in the West Coast.
What's up?
And we got the 6'10 beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country K.
What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, oh shit, he's using his microphone now.
I thought it was
now he's getting official.
I thought it was a Super Bowl trophy they was wishing they had.
Yeah. When the last time Dallas hosted some shit? I need to know, was it 2000 anything? 2000, 2001. I can't say 2. I can't say 3 because we that shit up. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, anything?
Like
shit,
20,
I just can't
like 95.
25 years ago.
Last time y'all did it, my people's on y'all team, man. My people's on y'all team, shark dancing and shit.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show, coming to you live from the YouTube on the Coach Nish Zoom room. It's Wednesday. We decided to go today. Mad Six has had a vigil and had to speak yesterday at an event. What is about the boys from Arden, right?
Yeah, the 2 boys, the 2 teams that got killed at Arden Mall. So they had a vigil for them last night and with the family there, and it's just senseless, man. Just essentially, you got 3. They caught the dude who did it. He's 18 years old. So essentially, you got 3 teens that's pretty much lost their lives over a gun instead of fighting. Fools want to shoot nowadays, and it's just senseless. Makes no sense whatsoever.
Even in these times, man, it still fucking happens. It's ridiculous. People should be at home, not killing each other. What's going on? Yep. What's happening?
And these kids wasn't even from out here. They had just moved out here. They was from Louisiana. These 2 teams. So I don't know, like, what went down with altercation ahead that which preceded there. It was before this all happened, but getting ready to leave the mall and die right there at the entrance, basically, of by Forever 21. Wow. Both of them, yeah.
Ridiculous, man. Well, our thoughts and prayers obviously go out to that family. That's got to be rough, especially moving, to a new spot, from an old home. That's definitely got to be rough on the family. So, that's fuck, dude. That's like, again, it's like one of those things. I remember when we heard about it that day during the Tyson fight and everything like that. It was just like, what the fuck? Like, how does that even happen? Is what was Black Friday or something like that?
Black Friday. Yep, Black Friday. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock in the evening.
I was starting to think about it, going like, really, people are now shooting each other over Black Friday shit. Is that what's really going on right now? Like, come on, guys. I know it's Black Friday and people want to get their stuff, but let's not be. There's more shit. If there's anything that we've learned during this pandemic, is that life is precious, so we got to hold on to what we got. So senseless shit like that is just.
And then you got an older brother, an older brother and a younger brother who witnessed this whole thing, who was there, and so it's just like, man, it's just it's sad all the way around. So I can't even imagine like losing 2 of my kids on the same day like that to something just senseless.
Having that visual in your mind just like permanently,
yeah,
that kind of stuff is just. That shit doesn't leave. So, but again, thoughts and prayers go out to that family, and I hope some sort of closure could come with this. Hopefully that family gets justice all the way around.
Yeah.
So, but yes, over the weekend, you just heard me talk about the Tyson fight, and you'll see on the message board of the day, never again, Nate. Nate Robinson, never again, ever, under any circumstances should you ever step into a boxing ring again, sir.
Nah.
That fool's still asleep.
I can't.
He's still walking.
I can't. I can't. See, Can I please make a request to adjust the message slightly? The message could be never, ever, 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 ever step in Reyes boxing training facility ever again.
But look at
go anywhere other than them. They didn't even teach my man offense. Like, yo,
they didn't teach him defense. They didn't teach him no sort of technique.
One of my boys posted on his Facebook, bro. I swear I should have reposted it. He was like, Nate, you could at least pinch this man. Like come on. You could at least pinch them. You gotta say it with like a deep southern accent. I know you can hear it in your head. Like you could at least pinch.
And it's sad because, and I talked to Caleb about this earlier today. I was on the phone with him, and he said, man, he's like, it's sad because now from here on out, it doesn't matter what that man did in his NBA career.
Nope.
He will always be known as the man that this happened to. All right?
Is it too late to make a meme about him?
Oh, he's a meme already.
I know that Hall of Fame. A good one, because the rest of them just been regular. I'm talking about a good one. I got a good one in mind. I'm not gonna say, but is it past the window?
The best one I've seen was the one where he's looking like next to Apollo Creed, doing Apollo Creed next to him.
Oh,
no. That was the best one I've seen so far. And then they, I think they did when there was one that said NBA, I think never box again. But they did like the NBA. I was like, they did my man wrong.
That's funny.
I saw one where it had after the when Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson were having their interview in the ring. It showed in the background Nate was still lying there in the ring.
Yeah, yep.
That was wild though. Like Jake Paul was getting interviewed. He was getting interviewed outside of the ring, post-fight and everything. The decision was already made, and Nate was still barely hobbling out of the ring. You could see him. It was just Snoop Dogg's comment. That's another part of here. More Snoop Dogg commentary, please. More Snoop commentary. The Steelers are 11-0. We'll get on that. But yes, more Snoop commentary, especially in the fight game, because oh my God, that was just pure gold. Mm-hmm. And just hearing the Lord, when Nate Robinson got knocked out. He dropped like a bag of fucking bricks, bro.
Did you see that there's something on fighting? It's called Fighters Club.
Fight Club?
Fight Club.
The movie? Sounds like R2D2 right now. Just like
God, I know it's crazy. I just got the message right now. My connection is unstable.
It's looking unstable. Looks like you're flashing in and out, man. Down for the count. No, now he's moving. He's back. No, you're there. Now you're frozen. Just a little bit.
You over there froze like Nate in the ring.
Bro, that's just, but yeah, okay. And I saw a whole lot of things like who were Nate Robinson's supposed friends? Because what are you doing, Kay?
All right, going back.
Making sure like,
I know.
I'm like,
if he sees me.
I was like, we're doing some sort of snake charming dance. Like, what's happening? Like, what's happening here? Oh, he was happy and then he froze. Fuck, man.
Again? What the fuck?
Yep,
I went out again.
It periodically. You're good, and then it goes out. You got to time what you say. See, if you just said something right there, you froze out. No. Yeah, Nate Robinson's friends should be no longer a part of his circle because somebody should have told Nate not to. Somebody should have told him no. Somebody should. I heard a lot of, you don't play boxing. You can't. This isn't something that you just walk into and it had no. Like, he didn't even go in boxing shoes. Like, he went in high tops, like high top blue and orange. He's slipping all over the place. It was just, wow. Yeah, never again, Nate. Don't ever step in the football or in the boxing ring again. Don't you look like you had instant CTE when it came to that shot, dude, because it took you a while to get up. I'm looking at the picture right now. Your legs look, bro, you look like, in the Family Guy commercial or in the Family Guy cartoon, whenever they fall, like the arm was like out here. That's what it looks like in this visual. It's just bad. I kind of feel bad for the guy, but then I was like, no, he made that stupid decision. He lay in that bed. So you made the bed, lay in it. That's it. Don't ever do it again, Nate. Don't ever do it again, please. If anybody is in his circle that just happens to hear this, I'm sure they're hearing it from anybody else. But never fucking again. Don't ever do it. So yeah, Snoop Dogg on commentary, again, the highlight pretty much of the whole night. The Tyson fight itself, I think we all looked at that. When we saw Roy came out, we were like, oh man. Oh, this is going to be a long night for Roy. And then Tyson comes out in the OG black trunks and the boxing shoes, looking ripped as ever, looking scary as ever. We all looked at it like, oh, fuck, this is going to be a long night for Roy. And to be honest, Tyson looked pretty good. He looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They were both gassed as fuck throughout that whole fight, but
well, Tyson said he smoked weed right before he came out to the ring, so that who came out there high.
Of course he did. But Roy looked like after the second round, I remember he sat down, just put the water on my head, put the water on my head. Just absolutely 100% out of it. He was running away from Tyson pretty much the whole fight. One of the stipulations was there's no clear winner, obviously, so that's what the draw decision came out to be. But I think anybody with vision who saw that fight knows that if we would have scored it the regular way, Tyson would have definitely won. Roy was running for his life, and those body shots, I know those body shots hurt because they hurt me. Like, watching Tyson just move the way he was, the head movement and everything, he was still packing power in those shots. If he really wanted to, I think he could have knocked out Roy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I think that's why mostly he just went for the body. I'm sure he knew if he'd have hit Roy, caught him, with a good one that is, it's lights out. But Tyson want that rematch.
Tyson wants to do an exhibition with pretty much everybody. He's trying to raise money for this charity.
Holyfield trying to challenge him, telling him Holyfield want the smoke now. So
for real though, not exhibition.
He want him like Holyfield like 58.
Please, please. Let it happen, please. I want to watch that happen. I want to see Holyfield and Tyson.
Walkers.
Another 8-round bout. Just have them go at it with each other. But I really thought, and I told you this when we were watching, as I watched the 8th round now, fuck it, doesn't matter. Somebody's going to get knocked out. Mm-hmm. But the rules were just, it was, as a fighter, and I think you can see it a little bit in Tyson's face during the fight, because you can tell, he has a switch that you can tell when that switch went on, he was hunting. Mm-hmm. But he had a good, like he was hunting in there. He was going in like ready for, because there were a few times where Roy was like toying with him or doing something like that. And you can see it in Mike's face, like, hey, enough with that cute shit. That's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
He looked like he was about to turn it on for a second. But I mean, hey, kudos to, Tyson. And I say Tyson because, again, Roy was running pretty much most of the fight. He was gassed the whole fight. Every shot that he took from Tyson, you knew it hurt. So that's why I say, like, it was one of those fights where it's good to see Mike in good spirits.
Yeah.
For after all these years, all the shit and stuff like that he went through post-fight career. So it's good to see him in good spirits. Like, he's doing it all for a good cause. The exhibition stuff, all that money went to charity. None of that went to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that
plus,
whole thing,
plus his money, he's not really tripping off the money because his cannabis club is making, I think he's racking in like close to like $500,000 a month, like just on cannabis. Plus, he got like the movie stuff he's done, and so he's not, for him. It's like, I was reading a story, for him it's more of like before, like when he was out of boxing, he felt like suicidal, so he was just like, boxing is all he knows. So some people, when you can't do what you know, then what else do you turn to? It's like they don't have the other outlet. And so for him, I think he's one of those guys that will keep boxing until his body just absolutely say no. He'll find somebody would be stupid enough to get in the ring with him every time, thinking they could beat Tyson just for
you know what? He may be 53 years old, and it may be 15, almost 20 years since he's been in like an actual like sanctioned fight. But hey, he looked fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
That head movement, some of the you knew the punching power was still there. That's for sure. So you can tell, and I was telling my brother this when I talked to him. I was like, I think if Holyfield wanted to fight him, I think that would be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if not Holyfield, you can put somebody maybe who's like probably towards the very end of their career, like out of their prime. Tyson, you can put him up against him, maybe another 8-round bout, maybe 10 rounds. Because even though they were gassed at the end of it, Tyson still looked like he could go another round or two.
Yeah.
He still looked like he can throw for a bit more. Roy was really the one who was like, holy shit, out of breath. He was like, just got out of a marathon type of thing. Like, he was the one who was completely gassed. But no, I think Tyson could really, like, if he really wanted, if it was a sanctioned fight, I feel like if it wasn't an exhibition and they didn't have those rules to hold him down, it would have been brutal. Yeah. Tyson would have just, that switch would have turned on and it wouldn't have turned off until, ding, ding, ding. Oh shit, snapped out of it. Oh, the guy's dead. Like, Tyson would have hurt Roy pretty bad had the rules not been there. To be very honest. So, but I mean, I hope they have events like that again. It was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I kind of like. To me, it was like better than watching like regular boxing. You get the entourage, it's like even like the with the commentary with the Snoop Comedy, just kick back. Like it's not all.
It seemed pretty relaxed, but like the Mauro Ranallo, the play-by-play guy, pretty much, he was pretty good. He was, having pretty much everyone on the panel and stuff like that laughing. He was, the references and stuff like that he made, and with Snoop there, like, oh yeah, it's just pure gold. The Legends Only League is what Tyson's calling it. It was a good fight. The first fight, I should have probably paid attention, but it was a good one. Went the distance. Decent fight. Next fight, dude knocked one out, and then the next fight after that, I think that one went to decision. And then Nate Robinson got knocked the fuck out, and then Tyson and Roy happened. But in between each fight, they would have like a mini set, like a mini concert with these hip hop artists. They had started with Wiz Khalifa, then they had St. John.
Yeah, St. John.
Which
he was whack.
I don't think we need to ever have him on any sort of halftime performance or.
They had
let him do something.
What, French Montana?
Oh yeah, French Montana and the other little guy that was with him.
Yeah.
And then Snoop was the final.
They had YG perform too. Yeah. Yep.
They had YG perform just before Snoop came on. And Snoop, obviously, that was the best performance of the night out of all of them. You know, but they did that in between so they can sanitize the ring. Like me and Matt Sticks noticed that after like I think the second or third fight or whatever, they were looking at the commentators and we can see the guys in the back. They were sanitizing the ring. We're like, oh, that's why they have the concerts and stuff like that in between, you know, the fights, so they can have time to get the ring. Smart, real smart.
Yeah.
You know, but the way everything was played out, the way everything was like, it was pretty well done. You know, so the whole it left you. I mean, you kind of knew that the final fight wasn't going to be like an absolute marvel of a fight, but the whole card was put together well, and I think the production value for everything was done really well. So hopefully, once the Legends Only League, you know, gets up and running completely without COVID, we'll see how that, you know, this can be a spot where guys can come up to, you know, get their names out there. You know, you got guys that relatively nobody really knows fighting on a card with Tyson. You know, that's big time for those guys. Even though Tyson's fight is an exhibition, it doesn't matter. You know, you're on.
Yeah, it's still tight. Hey, it made me want to spend the $50. So
right, you know. But for $50, I feel like we got our money's worth.
Yeah, we got 5 concerts, you know, some fights and some good food. And
it's not a bad mixture either.
Nah.
You know, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the first time ever that I've seen Weed Map sponsor any sporting events. Any sporting event ever. As soon as I saw, I'm like, hold on, Weed Maps is sponsoring this fighting event. This is beautiful. Like this has everything that we want. You have Snoop in there, they literally smoking out the fucking Staples Center.
Right. all on Tyson weed too.
All of it. You know, Roy took a puff with Tyson backstage. You know they did. Yeah. Like they had a blast with the entire event. You know, and that's what I think made it good. Everyone looked like that they were having, even the fighters, you know, they took it seriously. It was a fight. It was an opportunity, you know, to get out there and do something, you know, so they went out there and performed. They were good fights. Yeah. You know, they weren't like shitty. I mean, other than the Nate Robinson, Jake Paul fight, that was just, there was no need for that to happen. Corner man should have thrown in the towel after the first round.
And now he's trying to call out Conor McGregor. There's talks with him and Conor McGregor now. I'm like, dude, you got 3 fights under you. I'm like, you calling out.
And they're not even like legitimate fights.
I'm like, and you trying to call out the big dogs. Like, I think he tried to call out Conor, and I think he's trying to get a fight with Floyd. I'm like, dude.
With Floyd?
Yeah. I'm like, for Floyd, it ain't enough money for him to start fighting. Okay. So, you ain't.
A YouTube dude? Who?
Yeah.
Nah. Not even worth his fucking time.
Nah. And I doubt McGregor take that fight too. It's like,
hell no, it's not worth it. It's not worth their time or money. They're not even going to get paid anywhere near enough.
Because it's one of them on the fluke, they get knocked out, and then he even lost to some like no name.
I don't even think it's that. It's just not even worth it. You're giving a guy who's not worth a damn right now clout for no reason. Yeah, like it's just he wants to earn his way up to the fucking top. Let him earn his way up to the top. He's fought nobody so far. He said this is what he wants to do. Like Logan Paul, he's not like that killer instinct. There's fucking something wrong with Jake Paul. Yeah. There's something like not twitching very correctly up there. He's built for the fight game. Yeah. He's got like almost that killer instinct go in there to fight. So if he trains hard enough with the right people, puts in the right amount of time and stuff like that and no bullshit, maybe he could be a good fighter. That remains to be seen. But for now, like, come on, dude. 2 nobody fights, 1 amateur shit fight. Like, come on now. It just you have no you fought and knocked out Nate Robinson, who's never fought, only had a month and a half of training. Not even good training at that, obviously. Yeah. and he's been training for over a year, has at least 2 other fights underneath his belt. He at least knows somewhat of the technique. Like, by no means did Jake Paul look good or look like a great fighter. You know, he there's holes in the game, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, you're fighting Nate Robinson and somebody else. It's just, you're not on that level, bro.
Yeah.
Your ego needs to deflate just a little bit before you
a whole lot. Yeah.
You gonna turn himself into a Nate Robinson meme.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful what you wish for, bro, because you just might get it, and you might not like the result that happens.
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta say, Kay? You say? No? No?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can?
Yeah.
Man, this is so tough.
Fuck. He timed. I can see the frustration on your face, man, because I know you want to chime in.
You just gotta talk 20 seconds ahead of what you're trying to say.
When one of us is about to stop, just keep going.
Yeah.
And then it'll
catch up.
It'll get it right at the right time. Oh, man. Before we get into the games this past weekend, because nothing, Steelers just won, got to 11-0. Before we get into all that, obviously, this episode is brought to you by Raise Energy. If you guys haven't heard about it by now, you guys haven't been listening, need to go get it. Best product on the market so far. I don't have the ad in front of me right now, so I'm going to just kind of wing this one. But it's definitely the best energy drink I've ever had. It's got no sugar. It's no crash at all. You can get it at a GNC. You can get it at a vitamin shop. But you're not going to be able to get the discount with the promo code. It doesn't work like that. But so you have to go to repsports.com, REPP sports.com, and go get yourself either a sample pack. You want to try 4 different flavors to see which one you like. You can go ahead and do that. Or if there's a particular flavor that you want to get, there's a whole array of different flavors that you can choose from. Get a 12-pack, go ahead and do that. Use the promo code ALPHARAZE, ALPHARAZE, to get 15% off your order. So repsports.com, REPPsports.com, use the code ALPHARAZE, get yourself that Raise, become a part of the Raise Rebellion, ladies and gentlemen. Get on it. If you're not on the bandwagon by now, you need to get it. It's becoming countrywide the best product on the market. So go get it done. All right. Going into this past weekend's game, I guess we'll start off with what just happened. I can't believe it was at fucking 12 o'clock. That pissed me off so much to have the game at noon. Basically, I'm still at work and I'm over here fucking pissed me off. But hey, from the highlights that I've seen, really wasn't that great of a game anyway. Ravens didn't have Lamar Jackson, so you would think the Steelers would have came in here and would have just beat the living dog shit out of the Ravens, but that wasn't the case. Ravens only won 19-14. They moved to 11-0. It wasn't a good win whatsoever. RG3 got a start, got himself a little 39-yard run. A nice run in there. Some flashes of past RG3 moments that we've seen and come to know and love. But yeah, Steelers move on 11-0. Ravens move on to 6-4. And they've lost 4 of the last 5 games. I guess if you're counting this one, but with Lamar, even with the lineup, they've still been getting losses. 4 out of the last 5 games, and they started the season 5-1. So you talking about a big time collapse that's happening right now in Baltimore. This is definitely it. They need to find themselves quickly because they're getting close to not being able to make the playoffs this year. So we'll see how it goes down. But from the start, we had the Dolphins versus the Jets. Dolphins went over on the Jets. We all called that one 20-3. Well, everyone but Mad Sticks, obviously. We called that one 20-3. was the final score. Miami allowed 3 total points in 2 games versus Jets this season. So the Jets cannot score at all on the Dolphins, apparently. Next game down on the list, Patriots and Cardinals. I think the majority of us picked the Cardinals to win this game. But Patriots pulled it out somehow. I mean, it's a good thing for me, 49er-wise, especially, what happened later on in the day. But, Patriots come out to win 20-17. Are they going to make the playoffs? Probably not. AFC looks pretty good from top to bottom, so I don't think the Patriots are going to make the playoffs. Hey, they could go on a run. We'll see. There's still a whole lot of season left. It's only week 12. So we'll see what happens with the Patriots. But Cardinals dropped 6-5. Nick Folk hit the game-winning 50-yard field goal. Yes, that Nick Folk, the same Nick Folk that haunted Country K forever out there in Tampa. That Nick Folk goes to the Patriots, kicking game-winning field goals. Who'd have fucking thought? Panthers versus the Vikings. Vikings barely squeaked this one out, 28-27 against the Panthers. Minnesota 3+ giveaways in a win for the first time since week 13 of 2010. So they gave the ball away, turned the ball over 3+ times and still won the game. That usually doesn't happen in the NFL. You turn the ball over 3+ times, you're losing the fucking game every time. But in this case, that wasn't the case. McCaffrey was out, again, he'll probably be back this week, but yeah, it was one thing. I'm pretty sure the majority of us picked the Vikings to win, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So Dalvin Cook didn't go off. He went on, so he's probably off that 2,000 mark. Now he's got on 1 or 2 games, he needs to literally break the rushing record, to have a chance to do it. So he's done, but Derrick Henry is still on track to do it. Speaking of Derrick Henry, they went on and beat the Colts 45-26.
Smack the Colts.
I mean, look, we know the Colts have a good defense, but Defoe was out this week, which is a huge part of that defensive line and stopping the run for the Colts. They didn't have Defoe. Derrick Henry ran for whatever it is he wanted. Tennessee's won 3 of the last 4 games versus Indy. Like I said, 45-26. Titans moved to 8-3. The Colts moved to 6-4. Looking at the stat, what did Derrick Henry have? Derrick Henry had 27 rushes for 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I had the Colts as my defense, I think, on my other league, and they got me -3 points during this game. So do with that information what you will, but wasn't a good look for the Colts. But yeah, they didn't have Defoe up front to be able to plug up that hole, so it was kind of expected that Derrick Henry was going to be. Even A.J. Brown had himself a game. He even returned that onside kick attempt into 6. So basically, there was no luck on the Colts side this week. It was all Titans. So we'll see what they go into next week. Next game on the list here, Cleveland versus Jacksonville. Like Kay always does, he never picks Jacksonville, and you probably shouldn't. Even I didn't pick Jacksonville this week. 27-25, they almost fucking won the game. Let's see. For Cleveland, it's 8+ wins for the first time since 2007. Mm-hmm. It's been a long fucking time for Cleveland that they've had a winning record.
Yeah, they were talking about the coach possibly getting coach of the year this year. There's someone on the radio earlier today.
Unless he loses the rest of his games and they go 8-8. If they end up going 8-8,
watch the Browns win the Super Bowl on the fleet.
Hey, don't no.
The dog pound.
We don't wish that. We don't wish that type of nonsense on this show. New York Giants versus the Bengals. The Giants ended up winning the game without Daniel Jones. Colt McCoy came out on the field, played for him, played decent. Yeah.
Yeah, he still play?
Yeah, he's still playing.
I forgot about Colt McCoy.
Yep. A lot of people did. A lot of Giants fans did.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Say a word.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can? I'm back?
Yeah.
All right,
you back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God dang. I was sitting back here just like, fuck. I'm hearing Josh taking little shots, the Nick Folk shit. I was like, oh my fucking gosh, dog. I was just telling a friend, I said, it's fine. If I can't talk this week, I'm coming down next week like hammer. Swinging that motherfucker in there and coming down. Slamming that bitch, I'm telling you. But yeah, just I don't even remember my fucking phone no more. Like I had no idea what the fuck I was gonna say. I'm just happy I can talk right now.
The Giants and the Bengals, that was 19-7. Giants have won 3 straight games for the first time since 2016. And for that win, they are number 1 in the NFC East. Niners versus Rams. 49ers get the season sweep on the LA Rams, 23-20. Robbie Gould with the game-winning 42-yard field goal as time expired. The gold standard. Mr. Reliable goes and does it again. I'll take the win. Hold on.
No, the Bucks took everything the Rams had last week. We took everything they had. That's why I was able to pull this 3-point victory.
I'll take it.
That
is one step closer to us being able to squeak into the playoffs. We may lose the first round, but we'll make the fucking playoffs to begin with. This is one step closer. One step closer. You heard me.
Hell no. What the hell are you talking about? Y'all going no damn playoffs.
Still in the hunt, man. Still in the hunt. 5 weeks left.
Just because y'all beat the Rams, but let's be real. Y'all still trash. Like y'all still trash. They still got a better record than y'all.
I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I think we're actually a lot better than people think. And I think if Nick Mullins keeps playing the way he's playing and we keep Jimmy G off the goddamn field, we might have a chance. We might have a chance here. Anyways,
you sound so different.
Thank God he's now he can be mad.
I told you that shit like 5 weeks ago. Oh,
we can hear you. You still there?
All right.
You came back in.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I
just pretend like you.
I know, right?
5 weeks ago, Jimmy was burnt. I told you that. Told you.
I didn't believe it. It slowly crept up on me. I agreed with you. I even told you a few weeks after that. Yeah, no, we need to move on.
I got the eye, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I also got an eye, and my eye says that Tampa ain't making the fucking playoffs this year. That's my eye.
And I'm trying to tell you we are. I said we might pull off some fucking wild card fucking bullshit. Like we might pull that shit off. We might, because I'm telling you, it's a good chance that. Man, look, we got Packers. It's a good chance we beat their ass again. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty good chance that we could beat their ass again. All right.
So the
just
Packers
have their number, just like y'all got the Rams number, even though y'all not going to playoffs and they are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the Rams number, y'all not going though, but it's cool. We probably got the Packers number. We going beat them. Hey, we can let Seattle beat up on fucking. Say what now?
We got 5 weeks left, and there's a lot to prove. We will see. Chargers versus Bills. Bills came and beat the Chargers. We couldn't believe that. I couldn't trust that defense. They say the defense has been playing good. I'm like, yeah, but then the fourth quarter comes around, and then they disappear. So it doesn't help at all. Bills went 27-17. First win versus the LA Chargers since week 7 of 2000, or the San Diego Chargers at that point, since week 7 of 2008 was the last time that the Bills beat the Chargers. So Justin Herbert still struggling to get, another win. 3-8 for the Chargers. They're a lot better than their record, shows. They've been in a lot of the games, so they got a pretty decent future ahead of them. I think they got the Patriots this next coming week, so we'll see how they're probably going to take away Keenan Allen from them. So we'll see. Mike Williams is going to have to step up this next week. Next game on the list, and it's the exact. I'm glad you guys bullied me into picking the Falcons because that's why you never take the goddamn Raiders. Why? 43-6.
Raiders got that ass whooped.
That's why.
Oh, man.
43-6. You never trust. Don't trust the fucking Raiders. That's why. They completely proved my entire point on why you don't pick the Raiders this week. Everyone said, Raiders are 6-4. Going against the Falcons, they suck. 4-7. 43-6. Come on, man.
I picked them out of spite. Like, let's be clear.
You can't call yourself a great team and get whooped by the Falcons 43-6.
Yeah, that was ugly.
That's the most points the Falcons have scored since week 9 of 2016. Leave it to the damn Raiders. That's why I don't bet on the Raiders, man. They'll lose you money every time. Every time. And even if they win, they won't cover.
And I picked them out of spite. That's it.
Most of your picks are.
No, some of them are actually from I'm watching the games and all that shit, but the Raiders, I'm picking the Raiders versus a few different teams just out of spite.
Next one on the list, the Saints versus the quarterbackless Broncos. 31-3. I mean, I kind of wanted to bring this stat up. And I know this is going to make you mad. You ready to hear this, Master?
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. A Broncos team that had no quarterback playing scored the same number of points against the Saints as the Buccaneers did with Tom Brady. Matter of fact, the Buccaneers lost worse than the Broncos did. 31-3, where you guys lost 38-3.
Your team is 5.
Just saying it's a fun fact, letting everybody know. He's cutting out.
Your team is 5-6, sir. I need you to understand that. Your team is 5-6. 5, 5, 6.
Okay. That could easily be 10-6 at the end of the year.
Hell no.
Watch.
Hell no. Hell no.
Watch.
You think you finna win out, bro?
Not believing.
Y'all
Keep not believing.
one of them games. Y'all not finna beat Pittsburgh.
I want
Not
the
believing who? A guy named Nick.
believers.
Let's be honest.
Nobody believed in us last year. We made the Super Bowl. Yeah, we lost. Obviously, we lost. We get it. Choked. Blah, 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 blah. Only argument anyone ever has because their team didn't make the Super Bowl. So we can get off that boat. The only one who can ever say anything about that Super Bowl is a Chiefs fan. So we get that out of there.
No, get off your boat. Bro, everybody believed in that defense. Like, don't try to be like nobody believed in y'all. We believed in that defense. We said Jimmy G sucked. That's what we said very loudly to you and the rest of the Niner Nation. Jimmy G ass. That's what we've been screaming at the mountaintops. Your defense is good, though.
But that's what I said. We get Jimmy G out of there, let him fucking heal his ankle up so that we can trade him at the end of the year. Like Nick Mullins could do just fine by himself. George Kittle's about to come back next week. We're good. We're good. We got Mostert back. We got Debo and Brandon Ayuk back. We're good. Solid. Hey, you shake your head because that December 12th matchup is going to be nice after we kick that fucking ass up and down that field. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, but yeah, now you're like, oh shit, they got full strength now.
Not gonna happen.
We're screwed.
Man, y'all was full strength and still lost the Super Bowl. So
who? Gary Gilbert, DiNucci, Dalton. Who's gonna fucking win that game for you guys? No one. None of them.
You got me going around the ball. I'm taking Zeke's spot.
It's Bruce's time to shine.
I'm taking the rock. I'm suiting up, and
Bro, Elegant has been having a horrible year.
I dropped him in my other league. I've been holding on to him. I dropped him like if I had to. I'm like, you ain't been doing. He ain't did nothing for me all year.
Do you have a stat against the Niners now? Are you that salty? We're trying to move on here, man.
Oh no, I was just gonna say real quick. I'm gonna brush over real quick. Y'all losing to the Bills. You losing to the Cowboys, and y'all play on the 20th. You lose to the Cowboys. Y'all lose to the Cardinals, and you lose to the Seahawks. Y'all not going to playoffs. I'm done. You might lose to the Washington football team like Matt Six them.
Here, I'm gonna give you a number, okay? Okay. I want you to remember this number. 200. Okay. Now 200. Now remember this other number. 269. Okay. Remember this one other number. 3. Okay. So 200. Okay. That represents the number of receiving yards that Tyreek Hill had on the Buccaneers defense in the first quarter. First quarter. Okay. What he ended up with is 13 receptions for 269 and 3 tugs. Okay. They allowed you guys basically to come back. Your running game was still shit. What did we talk about last week? We said if the Bucs ran the football and they ran the football well, they would win the game. What did the Bucs not do? They did not run the football.
We need to get rid of our left twitch and get some creativity in that offensive fucking goddamn room. That's what I said.
Bye week
and
this
they will
week
probably run the ball when they realize they can rush it.
You got a bye week this week to figure out how you can stop taking those L's to try and make the playoffs in the 6th seed.
Yeah, I got another number for you too, Kay.
Uh-oh. It's got a number.
It's the numero uno. The only time y'all been to the Super Bowl. So when y'all get up to like 5 and 6 like us, then y'all can really talk. Until then,
We've been twice.
Once, 2003. I'm looking at it right now.
In 1973, brother.
1973. Who was that in?
73.
I think it was. Yeah, we had. That's when Doug Williams took us. Or no, not with Doug Williams. I think
Doug Williams. He took the Redskins at the Washington football team. That was Doug Williams.
I know I said the wrong year. It was like 19. It was like one of our earlier years. It was one of our earlier years. We went to the Super Bowl twice though.
You were one of the worst teams for the first 20 years of your existence.
I know that, but I forgot the stat. But they was like we went one other time before, like early in our year, and it was just like fluke out of pan.
Matt Six is looking at it right now.
Tampa Bay was established in 1976.
76. How do you make the Super Bowl in 73 if your team's not around in 76, K? Explain that to me, sir.
The Buccaneers' only Super Bowl championship was won in Super Bowl.
Dude, I fucked up. Hey, players fuck up.
This was the
team's
only
up. That's
Super
how
Bowl
you explain
appearance.
Players fuck up.
He's too optimistic about his team.
They reached the conference championship twice, but only been to the Super Bowl once.
Yep. There you go.
Players fuck up.
You got a 53-man roster fucking up right now. I'm not finna make a play. I'm about to be making brisket for your team.
I'm confused.
If the Buccaneers want to make the playoffs, if the Buccaneers want to make a run, that boy Ronald Jones needs to get fed. You need to feed that man the ball. He is the key to y'all's success. Whether you have to get Byron Leftwich out of there to make that happen at all, whatever it is you need to do. Like I said, you have a bye week to figure it out. Whatever it is you need to do, even maybe Tom Brady can come out and say, hey, you know what? The way shit's been running here, I'm not fucking used to this. I don't like this losing shit. Okay? We're going to give the ball to this running back who's dominating every time he touches the damn ball. We'll give him the rock. And then if we need to, we'll throw it. We need to get this kid at least 20 touches a game. At least. At the very minimum, he should be getting 20 touches a game.
That's exactly what the fuck I've been saying literally what I've been saying. You gotta have a minimum of 20 touches.
We agree.
You gotta throw. I just said that for the Chiefs. If we would have had that same plan, Brady could have threw the ball just as many times as he threw it. Ronald just had to fucking run the ball. I don't understand how when Ronald touched the ball, he does amazing shit. He caught a pass and jumped over somebody. Like, we still not talking about that? Ronald jumped over somebody and in perfect stride and kept it going like ain't shit happened. It was just like smooth. It even looked like a jump.
98-yard touchdown run. People forget about that too. Like, your own coaches are forgetting about that. You guys have a running back that could change games, and you're not feeding them the rock. And that's you cannot give Ronald Jones 9 touches. 9 touches in the entire game. You can't do that and expect to win. Your top running back getting 9 touches is not going to win you the game, especially against the Chiefs.
See, I think Tampa problem is they got too many receivers. That
I heard.
So that's the problem. You got too many of these superstar receivers. You done built this whole receiving core, and you think you're gonna hit every single one of them. And you got too many egos over there. Everybody wants the ball.
Since you guys brought in AB, you've won 1 game.
No, that's not our team. That's not our team. But yes, I understand that. The thing is, like I said, every time we sit here and play a quarterback that's semi-decent, our offensive coaches, they want to fucking gunsling against the quarterback. Like, I don't understand. Firstly, Warren Sapp said this, because I ain't gonna make it seem like I was gonna say this shit, but I was, because if I would have saw it from this angle, it would just make perfect sense. But you remember what I was saying about Cloud and Tyreek and shit like that, and like basically having over top covering and shit? Man, Warren Sapp broke that shit down on his Instagram page. Am I still good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure y'all both were just stood in place. I was making sure I wasn't.
No, I'm processing what you're saying. Go ahead.
So yeah, Warren Sapp broke it down on his page and basically was saying that the safety was supposed to fucking bring some help. He's like, you got to know the personnel. Like, in a sense, he was saying you got to know the personnel. Tyreek Evans ain't finna run no fucking 10-yard out, especially he damn near full stride. You know what I'm saying? Like on the fucking, he did a fucking like out and go like that, and he fucking just booked it. Like, I'm saying, let me calm down because I'm starting to get upset. All right, the problem is that they are doing dumbass shit on the defense that they like rookies. Like rookies are doing dumbass shit. Young players are doing dumbass shit, and they playing anxious. You know what I'm saying? And as far as our coaches, I feel like they being anxious too, and it's fucking us up because once Brady start getting in the flow like this last game against the Chiefs, we start coming back, and we low key could have beat them niggas like on the last second drive. The only problem was our defense started playing anxious, and they gave up that first. We had them at 3rd and fucking 8. It was 3rd and 8, and Tyreek caught that first down pass. I was like, fuck, that was it. And they called our timeouts. They start calling timeouts at like 5 minutes. Like, what the fuck? He burnt all our timeouts at like 4 minutes.
Horrible clock management.
We had no timeouts.
Horrible clock management.
I'm like, what are they doing? They burnt all the timeouts at 4 minutes. That's what I was saying. I'm like, it don't make fucking sense. Like, bro, it's like you damn near trying to lose. And to be honest with you, one of the fucking rumors I heard is if pretty much management, if we lose or don't have any season like it's expected, they gonna fire the fucking they gonna fire Arians and bring in somebody that's Tom Brady friendly for his last year to make this Super Bowl run.
Josh McDaniels.
And that's the name that brought up.
Yep.
That's the rumor I heard.
Floating around everywhere. Josh McDaniels might go to replace BA and really take advantage of. Because look, Josh McDaniels was coaching Tom Brady during that 2007 season where he threw for the 50 touchdowns with Randy Moss. Can you imagine you have 3 guys who are big time receivers? What Josh McDaniels could do with that offense would be insane.
That's if they sign AB.
Well, that's if they sign AB for the next season. We'll see. But you guys better figure it out quick. And Tom Brady better figure it out quickly too, because I messaged you in that Twitter thing and said the most bad throws from NFL QBs this season. Tom Brady number 1 at 83. The next one underneath him is Carson Wentz at 74, and Matt Stafford, Drew Lock at 66. So Tom Brady's going to have to figure it out pretty fucking quick. Again, you got a bye week here that could help, definitely get things into perspective. But right now, the wheels are starting to fall off that Tampa Bay Bucks, belief that, everyone looked at it. Again, on paper, these guys should be probably undefeated, given the amount of talent that they have on their team. But that's not the case right now. They're, at the 6th seed. So we'll move on. We'll see how they do. Hopefully, in your case, Kay, because I would hate for them to not make the playoffs, because that's going to be one fucking interesting ass episode with you that day. If they don't make the playoffs, we thought that 35-minute rant was big. It might be the whole show. We might just leave Kay on here by himself. Just talk. But next game.
I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't even be that mad. I wouldn't even be that mad. I'll just be like, I'll keep it short and sweet. Fire BA, fire Brian Leftwich. Shit. Keep fucking Todd Bowles.
I don't believe you.
I promise you, it wouldn't be that. I would want to keep Todd Bowles. I would want to fucking goddamn fire BA and those motherfuckers. Like, only reason why we lost because the offense can't fucking goddamn score. Obviously, that's pretty fucking simple. The reason why we losing games, the offense can't score. We got to get rid of these niggas. It's fucking us up. Excuse my language.
It's going to be that times 20. Bears and Packers play each other, and the Packers beat the shit out of the Bears, 41-25. Green Bay second most points versus Chicago in the Super Bowl era. Next game that went on there were the Seahawks and the Eagles. Seahawks ended up beating the Eagles 23-17. DK Metcalf with a career high 177 receiving yards for DK against the Eagles. That dude's just a freak fucking athlete, man. And we already talked about it. Ravens, Steelers. Ravens won, or the Ravens lost 19-14 to the Steelers. Steelers move on to 11-0. So going into week 13, because the Wednesday game happened, there's not going to be a Thursday night game. So they canceled the Thursday night football game. So on Friday, we will come in. We will talk about, obviously, what's going to happen this weekend. Pretty interesting setup. Fantasy-wise, we got to talk about fantasy real quick before we end the show. We have to talk about fantasy. Matt Sticks doesn't want to talk much about it because he's last place in the league. He's probably going to get the Sacco this year to replace me in my last place finish last season. Right now in the standing, so we got a 12-man league, right? Matt Sticks, obviously, he's number 12. But we've got NC, as you guys know, Nelson. He's at the top of the 8-3. He's at 8-3 right now. Our boy Brandon is at number 2 at 7-4. Okay, so there's there are 4 people. So 2 through 5 are all 7-4. Okay, we're all 7-4, and then 6 is 6-5. The top 6 teams make the playoffs. So right now, it's pretty much fucking anybody's game. A lot of people are relying, or Caleb, he's 5-6. He's sitting at the 7 spot. Fucking Kay is sitting at the 8 spot. Both of them have the 5-6 record. It's one more week into the playoffs. So this coming week is the last week until the playoffs.
Mr. Postman, cable guy.
Oh shit.
What is it?
It's Marshall Falk. He coming to check you about all that slander.
Hey. Fucking Marshall
At your
Falk showed up
front
right.
door.
Marshall. What? Yep, they
Straight
gotta go to
in,
the other side.
and Rams getting with a big ass S on his chest.
Hey, I would make that. Hey, if he walked into my apartment right now, I'd fucking make that man dinner. I already ate, but I'll do it again. You tell me about the slander? Yes. Yep. Yeah. Slander. Yeah. All that slander he was talking earlier in the season, 49ers suck. Hey, well, you guys got swept by us, so. Hey. But anyways, back into the fantasy. It was DoorDash. They went to the wrong door. It happens. But yeah, there's a 4-way tie from 2 to 5 at 7 and 4. Top 6 get in. So if Caleb wins, so Alabama, I don't know, I forgot who Alabama Hot Pockets is, but if they lose and Caleb wins, he moves on. Even if K wins, Caleb would move on if he wins. If Alabama Hot Pockets loses and Caleb loses, but K wins, K launches himself into the playoffs at the number 6 spot. So K not only needs to win, but he's got to have help. I'm going against the number 11 seed this week. Let's see. Actually, no, I'm not. Week 13 matchups. All right. Yeah, I'm going against the number 10. K is facing Flamingo, but he's projected to win. I would love if Mad Sticks could somehow pull out the win here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the upset for somebody. I'm gonna be the reason somebody don't make it.
If he takes Brandon out of the number 2 spot, that's going to be beautiful for me, for everybody else in the league. Nelson's got the number 9 seed. Alabama Hot Pockets, he's got to beat the number 3 guy to remain at that number 6 spot. And Caleb and my cousin Gustavo are going at it against each other. Gustavo's beaten him once already this year, so this is a crazy year. Crazy year. A lot of 4 teams 7 and 4 with a whole lot of playoff indications at the number 6 spot. 2 other teams that can get in. We'll see how it goes. Will I have the trophy to hold up during the last episode? Or do we have the last episode of me shipping it off to the next champion? We will see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us on this Wednesday, episode 43. Once again, you guys find us, on Twitter, on Instagram. You find us. The Twitter is the JAFFOs AP. Go to Tornado Roast Productions to get their or that Twitter at Alpha PvP. Instagram, go to PvP Sports. Facebook, Tornado Bros Productions, and go to the group chat, which is, or not the group chat, the group page of the JAFFOs. Go check that out. Get in there so you basically talk to us, ask us questions. Maybe we can get on the show. I want to give a good shout out real quick to Coach Zoe of San Jose State Spartans. Talked to him a little bit earlier this week. He's going to try and get on with us next Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. It'd be cool to hang out with him, talk with him a little bit. San Jose State football. He's the recruiting coordinator down there. Won Recruiter of the Year at one point. So, he's going to be a good guy to talk to. He's going to get a lot of information out of him once we get the chance to talk to him. So hopefully we can get that settled in for Tuesday. It seems like Tuesday next week is for sure. It's locked in. But we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll let you guys know for sure, absolutely, by Friday. If not Friday, then the day before, or whenever it is, we'll let you know for sure. But the way it's looking right now, Coach Alonzo Carter, the running back coach and recruiting coordinator of San Jose State University Spartans football team. So stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout for that. Mad Sticks, where do they find all your stuff, man?
Instagram at DJ Mad Sticks, Facebook, DJ Mad Sticks, DJMadsticks.com for all your DJ booking info, FTF Clothing to get your Mad Sticks gear. So
we got to get some of that merch out here, man.
Oh yeah, yep.
T-shirts on. Speaking of T-shirts, we got to get some sort of merch line or something like that going. I had an idea for like a JAFFOs shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you ever seen that movie Major League?
Yeah.
So kind of like that type of font, but like with the JAFFOs on.
JAFFOs, yeah.
Yeah, some sort of like something like that. I don't know. I was thinking a bunch of different ideas for merch, but Kay, where do they find you at, man?
You can find me at Country K863, KOUNTRY K863. Hashtag don't forget the K.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. You know where to find us. You know where to listen to us. It's all on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, pretty much anywhere that you can listen to a podcast. That's where we're at. Go check out the audio version. If you can't see the YouTube version, you can go back to YouTube and check out the live version. We're still trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to send all these videos and stuff like that for Kay for the clips, but it's having a hard time doing that. So at some point, I might have to just take the hard drive, or not the hard drive, the USB drive that I have that has everything in it. I'll probably have to send that or take that to him in order for those videos and stuff to be popping up. But if you want to check out the full live version, basically, since before we start we have a little banter and stuff like that before the actual show starts. So if you want to go check that out, go check out the live version and everything, go to Grenada Bros Productions on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so it lets you know every single time we come on live and every single time we upload a video. So go check it out there. Subscribe, like, share, be a friend, tell a friend, let everybody know what's going on here. And we can all grow together as a family. Join the pack, ladies and gentlemen. Join the pack. So thank you for hanging out with us, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you guys on Friday. For myself, JP, for DJ Mad Sticks, for the 610 Beast, Mr. Country K.